Michelle with Pink and Maine. Thanks so much for joining me today. I can't wait to share with you the new subscriptions for the month of October 2025. It's October 1st, so it's time to share those with you and reveal what we have in store for you this month and what you're going to be getting on your doorstep. If you're not a subscriber, it's a great month to subscribe. So let's jump down to the table and check out what we have in store. I normally do them in order of how they're shipped, but this month I'm going to start with the stamp and die of the month, which ships on the 10th. This is called Flurry of Fun. Check out these adorable polar bears and penguins. They've got a snowman. They're enjoying a snowball fight. So cute. We have sentiments, so much fun when you're around. You're very special to me. Friends make the coldest days warmer. Wishing you a flurry of fun this winter. And we do have the coordinating dies. So if you subscribe to the stamp of the month, you're going to get this 4x6 stamp set delivered to you. And if you subscribe to the stamp and die of the month, you will get the stamp and the die delivered to your door. That is the October 2025 stamp and die of the month. Next up, we will go through the Crafty Courtyard kit for the month. This ships and charges and ships on the 15th of each month. You're going to get your handy dandy zippered mesh project bag. And inside, we have a gorgeous mix of sequins just for you. These are exclusive to the kit. If we have any extras, they will be in the subscriber only category on the website. And if you're a subscriber, you can see the items that are in there. It's pretty blues, red, white, kind of pearly colors, satin colors, and some little snowflakes in there as well. Our stamp set is called A Cool Friend, and it's just full of fun sentiments for winter. Hope the season finds you warm and cozy. Warm winter wishes. You're one of a kind. So much thanks from me to you, to a cool friend. Wishing you a season of frosty fun. Sending a flurry of love. Wishing you a winter of renewal and reflection. Enjoy the magic of winter. So much love. Blessings. Have a joyful winter season. Friends warm even the coldest days. And sending. We've got one little snowflake in there as well. We have a cute little die set. I know you can't tell much from it looking at it that way, but the words say warm winter wishes, and they have a shadow die as well, so you can do the words separately or you can do them with the shadow behind. And we've got a nice little snowflake there to go with those sentiment. That's the winter wishes word dies. We have a second die in the kit this month. This is the snowflake frame die. This is a very intricate die. Gives very small detailed snowflakes. You also get 6 individual snowflakes, and they match the ones that are going around the frame. So you could actually layer them up going around the frame. There's a little look at it on the back. The 6 snowflakes and then the frame. Look at the beautiful detail of those snowflakes. Very dainty and pretty. We have a sample pattern paper pack of A Chill in the Air. And we will have these papers for individual sale later in the month, but you are the first to get one of each of 15 patterns in this paper pack. So we'll quickly go through them. Here's some beautiful winter foliage with little flowers and snowflakes in there. I love that with the blues. Here's some little miniature snowflakes. Here's some large one with little polka dots in the back as well. Here's some fun winter trees. We have a red and tan kind of plaid pattern. Here's another foliage piece with some leaves, berries, little blue flowers in there. Very pretty. I love this light blue on blue polka dot. We have a little crisscross pattern here in that beautiful darker blue. Here we have a tan plaid with just a little bit of red running through it, so it pulls in that red that's in the paper pack. There's some zigzag pattern in different shades of blue. We have blue and white stripes on this one. We've got a pretty blue plaid here, kind of like a buffalo plaid. This one, I don't know if you can see the detail on the camera, but it's like a red knitted pattern. So it almost looks like a red sweater. Here we have a blue plaid and a tan snowflake. These papers are beautiful. And they're 8.5 by 5.5, so you can cut them in half and you get 2 card panels out of each sheet. That's not all. We're also giving you a 6 by 6 embossing folder. This is a Swiss dot embossing folder. So this is a great just polka dot background for all kinds of cards and projects. It's always great to have a good polka dot or Swiss dot background. So you'll get a nice polka dot texture with that. And now we'll go through the papers. So you're going to get a flyer that tells you what's in the kit. And on the reverse, I give you a few card sketches, things you can do with the contents of the kit. My coloring, I don't know how the computer saved it, a little off. It's supposed to have red here, but it's a little off color, but that's okay. You get the idea of what you can do with the items in the kit. So you're going to get a sheet of glitter cardstock, and it's a beautiful iridescent white. It is gorgeous, and our glitter paper doesn't shed. It die cuts beautifully. You're also going to get a piece of red foil paper. It's a specialty sheet. And then you're going to get 4 of our 100-pound colored cardstock in Sunny Sky, Stop Sign, Barbershop Blue, Pebbles, which is like craft or tan, and then a piece of white ice rink cardstock. And that is our Crafty Courtyard kit for the month. I'm just going to push that away so we can go over the foil of the month. I saved that for last because I think it's pretty magical, and I want to show you how the foil looks. So I've turned on my ink machine in the back, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on number 3. I've got some extra panels here that we're going to foil because we want to take a look at this new magical foil that we've got for you. First, we'll go over the foilables that are in the foil subscription. So this charges on the 5th of each month, and that's when we ship it out as well. So first we have the Winter Spotlight Sayings foilable panels. So there's 4 designs here, and you are going to get 2 of each for a total of 8. So here we have some fun winter sentiments, and these are printed in color instead of black, and I will show you why really shortly here. You're also going to get a sheet of some different colored snowflakes. I've got another, and the other 2 sets are the same, but they're just in different colors. And you may be wondering, why do we want the colored foilables if we're just going to cover them with foil? Well, you can just cover them with foil, but I'll go ahead and show you the foil of the month. Let me remove this little sticker. The foil for this month is translucent opal. You can kind of see it's a little bit see-through, hence the name translucent. It's not transparent. It's not clear, but it's translucent. Almost looks like a vellum a little bit, but it's got a beautiful opal-like appearance with beautiful colors in it. And this is kind of a magical foil. Because it's translucent, you can see what's underneath it a bit. So if you put it over black, it's going to look dark and give you that opal appearance on top of it. But you could put it over colors too, our colored toner sheets, and you'll get that same opal appearance with the color behind it. In the foil subscription, you're also going to get Shades of Winter foilable sheets, which is here. So we have the panels, and then we have the sheets. And we have 8 different sheets here. Again, they're in beautiful colors. We've got a teal, kind of blizzard, snowfall look here, the positive and negative print. We've got some cute snowmen in blue. We've got the positive and negative. Got some adorable mittens, positive and negative, in a purple. And then look at these. Look how cool these look. It's our circle snowflakes. We have a similar foilable panel from before, but now taking it a little step up and put them in color and giving you the positive and negative print of those. So that is the Shades of Winter foilable sheets. Now we'll keep them inside the little cover that they come in. Keep them nice and clean. I'm going to move my foilable panels aside, and I'm going to cut a few pieces of our translucent opal, and we're going to foil a few things with it because I just feel like I just have to show you how gorgeous this is. So just cut a few pieces real quick. Okay, I like to put my sticker back on it and keep it nice and rolled up. So we have a few sheets of our translucent opal. And I've got my carrier sheet. So here I have a snowflake foilable in teal. So it's a beautiful teal color. And we're going to put this translucent opal right over the top of it. Pretty side up, just like all of our other foils. Even though you can see through it, you should be able to tell there's like a more dull side, and then there's that really pretty shiny side, and that's the side you want to put up. So we'll run this through the ink machine. Okay, it's going to be hot when we take it out, so we want to let it cool off a moment. So once it's cooled off, we do our peel and reveal, my favorite part. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, you have a beautiful background that has that teal color to it, but when you hold it in the light, you get that beautiful opal finish on top of there, and then the snowflakes are left white. So this is a little hint that we have some more foilables coming later in the month that are colored snowflake panels, like this one. So that is how it looks on the colored foilables. So let's do a little more. I have a piece of our silver toner sheets here, and I'm just going to quickly dust that off. Make sure there's no dust or debris. And let's use the negative of this. So this is a little different than our shattered clear. So our shattered clear foil is all clear and it sticks to everything, the whole sheet. So you can't really do a negative like this. So here I'm going to put our negative foil piece that we just did on that snowflake panel, and I'm going to put it on our silver toner sheet. Let's run through and see what we get. While that's running through, I'll prep our next one. I wanted to show you what it looks like on black. So what it's going to look like on all of our other foilables that are printed in black. This is just a foilable from last month in that holiday foliage foilable sheet. It's got the poinsettias with it's a reverse print. So what I mean by that is the background is printed and the flowers will just be left white. So we'll take our silver piece out of the transfer folder and we'll let it cool. And while that cools, we'll run our black and white foilable with the translucent opal through the ink. I can already tell this is going to be gorgeous. So our silver toner sheets, we're the only ones that have silver toner sheets. They are metallic but yet not super shiny metallic. So now I've peeled that off and I've used the entire piece of foil. So you kind of get 2 for 1 when you foil. But look at that. This is gorgeous. Look at those beautiful opalescent snowflakes on top of that silver toner sheet. Imagine the beautiful winter cards you could make with that. Oh, I love it. That is gorgeous. I wasn't sure. I haven't done this one yet on silver, and I'm blown away. It looks so beautiful. I just grabbed a couple of toner sheets that I had and I thought, well, let's try the silver, and I'm so glad I did. Okay, so once this panel cools down, which it's cool now, we'll peel and reveal. So again, we have a negative print. We can put these poinsettias onto a solid toner sheet. But here's what it's going to look like on the black. So it's really quite beautiful. It doesn't look black per se, but it just has, it's dark and it has that beautiful opalescent finish to it. That is gorgeous. So I want to see, we can make our own opalescent paper. So I've got my white toner sheet. So you need a white toner sheet because the foil sticks to toner. Okay, and we have white toner sheets, and we're just going to cover that white toner sheet with some of the translucent opal foil. Okay, let's let this one cool off. And now it's time to do my favorite part, peel and reveal. Oh my goodness. So now we've made our own piece of opalescent paper. I use the white toner sheet and that translucent opal, and it's gorgeous. So imagining die cut snowflakes out of this, or just cut some snowy hills, cut some snowmen, cut your word dies, whatever you want to cut out of this, and you've just got a beautiful piece of paper that you've created yourself with this beautiful foil. So I just have one more piece. Let's do one more. I just can't stand how beautiful this is. It makes you just want to play all day with the foiling. So I've got another piece of white toner sheet. Okay, and I'm going to put the poinsettias from that foilable that we ran through just a few minutes ago. And remember, you can have the foil overlap over here over your foilable, but you don't want your toner sheet to be uncovered because the toner will stick to your transfer folder. You want to always cover the complete toner sheet with foil. Okay, while this panel cools a bit, I'm going to go ahead and turn my ink machine off. Okay, peel and reveal time. We've used our entire piece of foil, and then look at that. That's gorgeous. If you want a beautiful, like tone on tone foil design, this is just beautiful. This opal, translucent opal on the white toner sheet. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's take a really quick look at our other pieces again, just really quick. So we started by foiling this negative print to get that background, and then I used the foil negative to get this one. And then we foiled this colored snowflake foilable. And then we put the reverse foil or negative foil on the silver toner sheet. Again, gorgeous. I can't get over it. Thanks so much again for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed taking a closer look at the October 2025 new subscriptions for Pink and Main. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these sell out this month. They're just so fun, and the foil is gorgeous and very unique. And I hope you love everything as much as we do. I can't wait to see what you create with them. Be sure to share your projects in our Facebook group or share them on social media and tag us. We love to see what you're doing and making with our products. And you can check out these subscriptions at pinkandmain.com. And until next time, my friends, keep living the creative life.